Hello, my dear crafters. Today, another project for Easter, and the project today is about decoration. So creating something cute. You might remember this from the Dollar Tree, from my haul. And today I'm going to show you how to create, to go from here, from something like this, to something like this, so that you can decorate your house or just give it as a gift. The idea is to just use your imagination and use the dies that you have, the ephemera that you have, and just create this beautiful scenery. This one is Easter, but the good thing about this idea is that you can do this for Christmas too, or any time of the year. So let me show you the one that we're going to make today. So this is the one that we're making together. Look how cute it is. I have a different bunny here, but again, Easter, a little tiny bunny, some eggs, this beautiful golden picket fence, and of course some greenery here to give it life. And yeah, I love the sun. I used some gold because the paper has gold in the background. So this is what we're going to create together, okay? So I'm going to give you ideas on how to put this together, and I will teach you how to cut the inside piece perfectly, okay? It's very easy. So yes, so let's move on to the tutorial. I hope you have fun. So before I start putting this together, I just want to invite you to think about the dies you have. And for me, I will put a link below for you for like a starter kit if you don't have many dies. But if you want to do something like this and build different sceneries, I do advise you to have, there's some dies that I really think can be helpful. For example, we should always have a sun, some clouds, at least one tree to play with. I love to use picket fences, so I have a few different ones. If you have only those, you can already create so much. So let me show you how I work with this. So right here I have some different picket fences, and it will depend on the size of the project that you're creating. So that doors are very helpful, windows are helpful. So these general things that you will use for sure a lot of times. So see, here's where I keep all my clouds, two sizes, different sizes of sun, and some bigger clouds for shakers. These are some trees. So always have, if you have something like this, you can already use your imagination and the ephemera that you have and all the critters that you have, your stamps, and then create the rest. And then of course to have some grass is always helpful. So I always have like a box like this full of, this is a different one, see? I have different sizes and types of picket fences. I have a lot of grasses here, see? So I just, sometimes when I don't have time, when I do have time but not really a specific project to do, I don't feel like putting anything together, I just sit down and cut a lot of these things. And then you can have something right. I'm going to show you now everything that we're going to use for this project. See? So sun again, a cloud again. I have another tree here. I love this tree because it's so intricate. And all the dies that I'm showing you, everything that I find, because some of these are very old, I will have the link below. See, the grass, the picket fence, and these are from some other dies that I have. You always have to have some grass. So that's what we're going to use for the one we're putting together, okay? So the idea now is to I'm going to start assembling. But before I do that, because when I start assembling, I'm going to just play a song and show you the process, because it will be different depending on what you have. But the two things that I want to talk about before I start doing that is I'll show you how to do this, how to cut the perfect size to fit in here, and the technique you'll be able to use it, because you can find so many different different houses. You can find it at Michael's. Dollar Tree now has like 3 or 4 different ones, depends on what you want. So I'll just teach you how to do that, how to cut it perfectly to size. And the other tip that I want to give you, and you see me doing that when I put together the scenery, is that always think in layers. For example, I know that I'm going to use this picket fence, but before that I have to put this underneath and also this here underneath, because you have to always think, okay, which one, because you work in layers going up, okay? So always keep that in mind, because I have made that mistake. You just start gluing stuff and say, oh no, I didn't put the grass, and then you have to tear it apart. So anyway, so these are the 2 things that I wanted to talk to you about. So let me show you how to cut this, and then I'll start assembling, play a nice song for you, and then you see the process, okay? So here's what to do. In order to cut something that will fit perfectly inside, you have to measure the height. So the height up to here, not up to here, because you're going to cut this part. And this will be like a rectangle like this. So if you can see, it goes right up to here. See? And then it's easy, guys. All you do is you get a pen or a pencil and you mark these 2 corners here where you know you're going to cut, and here you mark the middle, and then you just cut it. It will perfectly match the size inside, and if it doesn't, sometimes you can see that one side will go down very easily, the other one is kind of catching, so you just adjust with your scissors. But basically you just cut a strip of paper like this with, of course, you measure the width here, you measure the height up to the highest point. That's what I did here, see? And then you're going to just mark with a pencil here, mark half, and cut with scissors or with your cutting board if you have one, okay? So yeah, right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in so it's easier for you to see what I'm doing. Oh, and the other tip for you too, also, you will see here that on the back you can use any kind of glue. I usually just I already put all the double-sided tape here, and that's what I'm going to use, because it doesn't allow for bubbles, so I prefer that. But use whatever kind of glue you have, okay? So we're gonna put this aside, because the idea is you work here. You don't glue this until it's totally done, okay? Until your scenery is finished. So use everything you have at home and have some fun, okay? And you know, the other thing that I do a lot too is personalize. You can create a beautiful house like this. Let's see, a friend of yours just moved to a new house. You can do something like this, and you can go to their Facebook and print pictures. I've done that for friends, pictures of their kids, and I'll have something like that, and I'll have the kid here. I'll cut the kid and I'll personalize with real people. They love that because it is their home. So that's another idea for you to on how to use this technique, okay? So I'm going to zoom in and I will play a song, and then I'll come back when I'm done. So as you can see, I put it together just to see what I wanted in terms of layering, what needs to go first. So right here, this needs to go first, then this, then this. So yeah, so have fun. I hope you enjoy this therapeutic music with my process, okay? So There you are, fit perfectly. See guys, it's so easy. All you need is a few dies and of course your critters. And this is so wonderful for Christmas. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. Let me just zoom out a little bit. Get all this mess out of here so that you see it at a distance. Isn't that gorgeous? Let me show you the other one. So very different, but so cute. I don't know, guys. Do you think this I I have this die here, but I think this bunny looks so unhappy. Look at that. He's kind of mad, isn't he? I love this one though. This is like my favorite. Look at his face. It's like peeking. So there you are, guys. I hope you like this idea. Go to your Dollar Tree. They have so many different ones. Michael's has houses too. And this is how, you know, use your creativity and the dies you have, everything you need, and make a beautiful table decoration for Christmas or for Easter or whatever you want, okay? So thank you. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like if you did. It really helps with the algorithm. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I will see you next.